Everyone, welcome back to another Taekook concert. I hope you will enjoy it. Love was supposed to be the safest place, but when it arrived wrapped in fame, lights, and secrets, it became both shelter and battlefield. And at the center of it stood Taehyung and Jungkook. After the wedding, Jungkook's penthouse, the city lights sprawled like stars under the window. Cameras had flashed all day. The reporters were still buzzing about the marriage of the year. Jeon Jungkook, the nation's most loved actor, now a married man, but here is a quiet penthouse. It was only them. Taehyung flopping onto the couch dramatically. My cheeks hurt. Jungkook is smiling that much should be illegal. Jungkook loosening his tie, smirking. You looked good. The cameras loved you. Taehyung rolling his eyes, teasing. So, did you love me or only the cameras did? Jungkook pausing, then leaning down slowly. Both. Taehyung's ears flushed. He quickly covered his face with a pillow. Taehyung, yeah, don't say, just say it so directly, Jungkook. Jing pulling the pillow away. Why not? You are my husband now. Get used to it. Jungkook wasn't a man of endless words, but when he spoke, his truth came raw and firm, and Taehyung, sweet, nervous but sassy, melted into it every time. An uninvited guest, Sophia arrives and knock interrupted the warmth. Taehyung frying, who came this late. Jungkook opened the door, and there she stood, Sophia, dressed elegant, a smile that didn't reach her eyes. Sophia, Jungkook, congratulations. I couldn't miss visiting my best friend on his first night as a married man. She hugged him tightly, a little too tightly. Taehyung's brows frowned instantly. Taehyung, soft but firm. Excuse me? No hugging my husband. This long, Sophia turning with fake sweetness. Oh, Taehyung, right. I didn't mean. Taehyung is smiling but sharp. I know what you mean, and I don't like it. Jungkook blinked, catch between them. Cook Sophia, this is kind of late. Maybe you should. Sophia cutting in. I was his friend before you even came. I only wanted to celebrate. Taehyung tattling his head with says, then bring cake, not your perfume all over his shirt. The tension hang heavy. Jungkook coughed, trying to diffuse. All right, enough. Sophia, thanks, but we are tired. Let's talk another day. She finally left, her heels clicking against the floor like a warning. Taehyung didn't know what unsettled him more, her smile or the way Jungkook trusted her blindly. The balcony, Jungkook and Taehyung alone again. The night breeze brushed against them. Taehyung leaned on the balcony rail. Pouty, Taehyung, why do you let her hug you like that? Jungkook is standing behind him, wrapping arm around his waist. Because I don't notice, she is just my friend. Taehyung turning serious now. Well, I noticed she doesn't like me. Jungkook, I can feel it. Jungkook kissing things for her gently. You are imagining things. She would never hurt you. Taehyung sighed, resting against his chest, but his instincts whispered otherwise. And sometimes the heart knows danger longer before the mind accepts it. Sophia's apartment later that night, she threw her clutch on the table, her face twisting with rage. Sophia to herself, he was mine before that boy came, mine. She looked at a photo on her and Jungkook for years ago, then pulling out scissors. She sliced through Taehyung's face in a Her love had rooted into obsession, and obsession had only one destination: destruction. The next morning, kitchen Taehyung stood in the kitchen, messy hair, wearing Jungkook's oversized shirt. He tried frying eggs, but nearly burned them. Jungkook walking in, amused. What's this? A murder scene? Taehyung pouting. I was making breakfast for my actor husband. Don't mock me. Jungkook hugging him from behind. You don't need to cook. Just stay here and laugh. That's enough for me. Taehyung blushing playfully. You sound like a cheesy drama lead. Jungkook is mocking. Didn't you marry an actor? They laughed, warmth filling the space, but in the shadows outside, a pair of eyes watching through tinted glass. Sophia's car was parked, hidden her stare sharp. Love bloomed inside while danger circled outside. The story was only beginning. Sophia, he will regret choosing you, Taehyung. I will make sure of it. Love can be loud, like laughter echoes in the kitchen, and love can be frantic, like glass ready to shatter with one whisper. Sophia next knew exactly where to strike, not with knives, not yet, but with shadows. Jungkook's schedule. The morning, the penthouse was busy with Jungkook's manager fussing over scripts and clothes. Jungkook was leaving for a week long shoot. Taehyung pouted, clinging to his sleeve. 1 week, whole week without me? Jungkook teasing, you can't survive a week without me? Taehyung sassily, I can, but my heart might resign. Jungkook clenched, cupping Taehyung's cheek. Jungkook, I will video call you every night. No excuses. Taehyung's eyes softened. He nodded, though worry still tugged at him. He didn't know this distance was exactly what Sophia wanted. Sophia's first move that evening, Taehyung's phone buzzed. Text Sophia. Taehyung, I think we should talk about Jungkook. It's important. Taehyung frowned against his better judgment. Curiosity pulled him. At the cafe, Sophia arrived in sunglasses, fake smiles pasted on. Sophia, you love Jungkook, don't you? Taehyung firm. Of course, he is my husband. Sophia sighing dramatically. Then you deserve to know. Doesn't always tell the truth. Taehyung stiffened. Taehyung, what do you mean? Sophia, we have been close for years. He tells me things he probably hides from you, like how this marriage is good for his image. Her words landed like poison drops. Taehyung eyes narrowing. Funny, because when he looks at me, it doesn't feel like an image. It feels like home. Try harder, Sophia. Sophia's smile cracked for a second. She underestimated things fire, but poison doesn't need truth, only time. Video call at night. Jungkook's tired face appeared on screen. Jungkook is smiling softly. Hey, I missed you. Taehyung teasing but nervous. Inside, missed me or missed someone else? Jungkook confused. What? Tang forcing a laugh. Nothing, just joking, but his eyes searched Jungkook's, trying to chase away Sophia's shadow. Jungkook, noticing the energy, leaned closer to the screen. Jungkook, hey, trust me, only you. Taehyung's throat tightened. He nodded quickly, not wanting to ruin the call. Days later, Sophia appeared at the penthouse with groceries. Sophia cheerful. Jungkook told me once you liked strawberries. I brought some. Taehyung cold smile. You brought poison too. Or just fruit? Sophia laughed fakely. You are funny, but really, you shouldn't stay here alone so much. Jungkook will always be too busy. He was always like that, even with me. Her words crawled into Taehyung's ears like smoke. Taehyung snapping, stop comparing, stop talking, and stop pretending you care. He turned his back, but doubt had already cracked something small inside him. 1 week later, the door clicked. Jungkook entered, exhausted but glowing from the spotlight. Taehyung ran to him, arms wrapping around tightly. Taehyung, voice muffled in his chest. You are home. Jungkook hugging back, smiling. I told you I would come back to you. But then Taehyung lifted his head, his eyes shimmering with relief and hidden fear. Jungkook noticed. Jungkook, what's wrong? Taehyung quickly, nothing. Just missed you too much. Jungkook didn't push, but his hands lingered, holding Taehyung longer, as if he smiling silently promised, evident let go. But someone else was planning to break that promise. A week later, Jungkook and Taehyung attended a grand gala. Cameras flashed, couples smiled. Sophia appeared in a stunning dress, clinging to Jungkook's arm for a photo. Taehyung, eyes narrowing. Sophia, let go. Sophia innocently, it's just for the reporters. They always pair us as best friends. Don't be so insecure. Taehyung, snapping, voice sharp. I'm not insecure. I'm protective. Learn the difference. Quickly pulled Taehyung close, wrapping an arm around his waist for the camera. Jungkook quietly to Taehyung, ignore her, only look at me. The flashes went off, but Taehyung only saw Jungkook's eyes steady, grounding his anchor in the chaos. Late night balcony, the stars stretched endlessly. Taehyung leaned against Jungkook, quiet. Taehyung softly, Jungkook, will you ever leave me? Jungkook sobbed, pulling him close. What? Never? Where did that come from? Taehyung bit his lips, not mentioning Sophia. Taehyung, just promise. Jungkook cupping his face, whispering firmly, Kim Taehyung, I swear, even if the world turns against us, I wouldn't. Taehyung blinked back tears, leaning into him. But in the silence behind closed doors, Sophia sharpened her knives. Her schemes had failed to break their bond with whispers, so she would try with blood. The penthouse glittered with soft jazz. Jungkook was out for a late interview. Taehyung stayed home, curled up with a book. When the doorbell rang, it was Sophia. Taehyung sighing annoyed. What now? Sophia smiling, holding a bottle. A peace offering, wine. Let's end the silly tension, Taehyung. Taehyung hesitated. His instincts screamed, but her voice was honeyed. Taehyung crossing arms. Fine, one glass, then you leave. She poured, her hands steadied, her eyes gleamed with madness. The poison swirled invisible in the glass, death discussed as celebration. Taehyung lifted the glass just as it touched his lips. Was from the door. Jungkook, don't drink that. The glass crashed to the floor, shattering. Taehyung shocked. Jungkook strode in for blazing in his eyes. Jungkook to Sophia, what the heck are you doing? Sophia froze, mask cracking. Sophia desperate. I was saving you from him. He doesn't deserve you, Jungkook. I have always been by your side, always. Taehyung was shaking Ceci, even in fear, saving him by muttering me. You are insane, Sophia screaming. Shut up. If you weren't here, he would have loved me. She grabbed the broken glass up from the floor, lunging towards Taehyung. Jungkook's body moved before thought. He shoved Taehyung behind him, giving Sophia's wrist in midair. Jungkook furious, growling, don't you dare touch him. Sophia struggled, but Jungkook's strength held. Taehyung clung to his back, terrified but trusting. Taehyung crying out, Jungkook, don't get hurt. Jungkook firm, eyes locked on Sophia evident, not when you are blamed behind me. Security rushed in. Jungkook had already called them after suspecting Sophia's intentions. They restrained her as she screamed Jungkook's name like a curse. The door slammed shut. Silence fell. Knees gave out. He crumbled to the floor, trembling, whispering, she really wanted to kill me. Jungkook dropped it beside him, pulling him into his arms. Jungkook, shaking, was breaking. Almost lost you. I'm so sorry, Thay. I should have protected you better. Taehyung, clenching his shirt, crying, you did. You saved me. You always save me. Jungkook brushed his face and Taehyung's neck, tears slipping silently. Sometimes love isn't proven by words, it's proved by the way someone fights your nightmares for you. Later, the penthouse was dim, light only by the flickering fireplace. Jungkook sat on the couch, then rolled against him like a friendly glass. Then softly, why didn't you see it before? Her eyes, the way they were never for friendship. Jungkook guilt heavy because I trusted her too much. I was blind but now I know the only one I trust with my life is you. Looked up, tears still wet, but smile tucking, Taehyung teasing softly. Took you long enough, Mr. Actor. Jungkook clenching, bruising his cheek. Then let me say it properly, Taehyung. I love you. Not for cameras, not for the world, just for me, only for me. Taehyung's heart fluttered violently. Taehyung whispering, then prove it, not with promises, with you. Jungkook kissed him first, trembling with desperation, then steady, pouring every unsaid word into it. Melted hands clenching at him, laughter breaking through the tears, Taehyung giggling, nervous between kisses. You kissed like you are in a drama scene. Jungkook whispering against his lips. Jungkook, no, this is real, my real love scene with you. They moved slowly, carefully. Jungkook treated him like treasure. Taehyung teasing, blushing, then surrendering. The word outside faded. All that remained was heat, whispers of gaps, and the certainty that they had survived together. Two broken hearts mended in each other's arms. Two trembling souls leaned, the shape of safety in each other's touch. It wasn't just romance, it was survival. The morning after sunlight painted the seats gold. Taehyung stretches Leslie tangled in Jungkook's arm. Taehyung pouty, don't go work today. Jungkook kissing his hair. I will cancel everything if you say the word. Taehyung laughing. You are crazy. You are the nation's top actor. You can't cancel the world. Jungkook tightening hold. Watch me. For you, I would cancel the universe. Taehyung blushed, hiding his face. Taehyung, cheesy idiot. I love you. Jungkook smiling softly. I love you more, baby. They lie there, the world quiet, their hearts finally safe. Closes like a long song. The curtain of the curtains of the danger had fallen. What remained was laughter, kisses, and kind of love that even poison couldn't destroy. The story of Jungkook and Kim Taehyung wasn't perfect. It was better because it was theirs. The end. I hope you enjoyed it, and for the requested video, please don't be upset, but I am working on it and I will upload it soon. I, I was busy for my personal reasons, lots few days. So yeah, I couldn't find time to work on it, but I will work on it soon. Also, I'm watching Wednesday while working on the story. So if you want to, you can watch it. It's good. Okay. Bye bye.